I'm back again. Just thought I'd do another little short live while I'm watching Halloween, since it's Friday the 13th. The first Halloween with Jamie Lee Curtis in it. I do like watching that. I'm back again. Sorry, I better turn that down because we don't want everybody else to be here. Doesn't need to be up loud. So, yeah, so I'm watching Halloween. I've watched it 50 billion and one times, but I still enjoy watching it. It is one show I do enjoy watching, so that's why it's on. And being Friday the 13th, well, why not? And we've got another Friday the 13th in March, and I think the other one is November. So we have 3 this year. Friday the 13th, which suits me because I like Friday the 13th. It's when we can stand and watch good horror movies and everything. So, yeah. I hope that you all are doing okay. Don't forget the thumbs and putting it on and put on live chat and whatnot. So because I did a 2.5 hour live earlier, I'm just going to probably most likely do it a half an hour one tonight. Just while I'm sitting here crocheting and doing something, just chat away. So I really don't need to really do a big one tonight. But then again, who knows? I might even stay on longer. Or I might even stay on shorter. I don't know how, you know. But I do want to thank everybody for coming in my live earlier and having fun with me. And I want to thank you for the lurkers, and thank you for the lurkers and everyone whoever comes in tonight. And I want to thank Sam for being on my panel earlier from Sam's Yarn Basket. Go and check her out if you're not already friends with her. She does have a channel. It's called Sam's Yarn Basket. She does have a lot of videos on crocheting and knitting. If you're not familiar, go and check her out. I have put her in the description box in previous videos when I've made them. So if you wanted to, if you're up, I will put her in the description box of this video as well. But she was in the description box in my live from earlier today. So yeah, so I'm back doing another one. As I said, I wasn't sure if I did earlier or not, but I'm here as I do. I have started another square. Let's see. I've already put one over there, so now I'm doing another one. They don't take long to do the 12 rounds, and that I'm just doing whatever colours I can put my hands onto, and then I'll be sewing all my squares together or crocheting them together. And I might put a nice border around it. I do have a book that Jerry and Dawn from Dawn Yundall gave me. I might have a look at the borders that they've got in there and go around it and whatnot. So yeah, and do that around it to make it look a little bit more neater or more presentable. So, and then I'll be donating it up at the hospital. They could either sell it or give it to someone that's in the ward that's after a blanket. So, yeah, we'll see what happens once I'm finished. Because I've got 9 done so far, and I want at least 16. But then again, I might even do 20 and make it 5 across, going across and fall down or something, something like that. And I'm going to do quite a few squares. So after this one, I do have 6 left. But I'm not in a hurry to get these ones done, so they'll get done when they get done. But I do want to get this other blanket done, which I might actually work on that while we're chatting. Let me just finish doing this row and then I'll get into it because I really want to try and get that finished before next Wednesday, because I think Eden said something about taking them up on Wednesday, so I better get my A into G and getting that finished, which is what I'll do once I get this little bit done. Then I'll put that back in my bag. This is my bag that I'm putting my work into. I found it at the Vinnies in orange. That's what I took to Knitting Club earlier. So I'll just put it in there and I'll work on it, and I'll put the hook in there that needs to go in there as well once I get around this corner. So, and whatnot. So, like I said, these ones aren't in a hurry to do, so I'll get them done when I get them done. I'm not they will be done before winter, of course, and whatnot. So, which will be good. And then it just leaves me the other 2 little scrappy type ones that I'm also doing. So, like I said, they're not reasonably in a hurry to get those done, but they will be done. All right, so now that I've got this one done, I will put my stitch marker in that I got, so then I don't lose my spot. So let's set that done. He's back in the bag until I need to work on him, and I'm using to do my squares. I'm using a if you see it, it's a 5, but the blanket I'm doing at the moment, I'm using a 6.5 millimeter. So this is all I've got left of this ball, but I do have more. So, and it's getting bigger and bigger. So they don't need to be done yet. And here's my bit of paper so I know I can keep up to how many rows that I've done. And I'm up to row 8 at the moment. So and I'm doing 13 rounds as I go around, so which is good because that's what I need to do. Oops, I don't want to lose that. So if I don't have enough to finish the whole 13, I do have more of the yarn in my box over there, which is down to the last lot of yarn, and I'm trying to save money up so I can buy all new yarn. But because you save the money up, something comes up, and then you've got to spend it to pay for that bill, or pay for, if you throw a T-shirt out, you've got to buy a new one. Or if you throw this out, you've got to buy a new one. So every time when I get the money up enough to go and buy more yarn, of course, I've got to use it. But I know I need to go buy more of the white because I've only got one left. So, and whatnot. So I wish Spotlight would sponsor me with the yarn that I can, review and put it on Facebook and everything. Because I reckon it'd be good if that could happen. Because I can tell them exactly what I think of each yarn and what I thought of it and how it knits or crochets up for them. That would be my dream. That and Pepsi Max. I could be sponsored by both of them and tell them what I think of their yarn and their drinks. Hi, Catherine. How are you? Hi, Lisa. How are you doing tonight? I'm good. Sending you love back too. I'm good. What about yourself? Are you good? I hope that you're fine. I'm doing good. Not bad for Friday the 13th, which I don't mind Friday the 13th. I do have Halloween on. I am watching Halloween. I watch Halloween all year round. So, how have I done there? Something wrong. I need to go back to this bit right here because I think I have not done. So let me have a look. Oh, hi Tracy, how are you? I hope you're good. Maybe I've not done anything wrong. I hope that you're fine. Sorry about that you missed the live earlier that I'd done. But now that you're here now, at least you're getting this one. Yes, I'm going to have to go back. After I've done all that round around, I'm going to have to go right back to here because some odd reason it's should have been more there than that. That's okay. I'll guessing I'll put you there and it won't take me long to do this round again. That's okay. Catherine said I've been having bad days. My iron is very low with other problems. Hoping the weather is better today. What are you crocheting? I'm sorry to hear about you having bad days and your iron is low. I hope they get that. I'm crocheting a blanket for palliative care. But I'm going to have to frog to what I've done so far because I think I've made a mistake somewhere along the line. So I'm going back. I'm good, but still in hospital, and I'm ready to go home. Oh, I bet you are. I think you've been in there long enough. Well, I'm hoping that you are getting better enough to go home, Tracy, because that would be nice if you are getting better to go home. So, yes, I'm crocheting a blanket for palliative care, but I've realised I've made a mistake, so I thought I better frog it and go back to where I need to go back and start that row again to where where I have made a mistake. So that won't take long to go back and redo that one. Catherine said, "Hi Tracy, how are?" She's going, "Hi Tracy." So I'm frogging it. Not but saying thank you to Catherine and Tracy for hanging out with me today. My iron and red bond count are low. I'm there with you, Catherine. So Tracy knows how you're feeling, Catherine. She's there with you. You both are feeling pretty much the same. So how more far back do I have to go? Okay. Sorry to hear that, Tracy. I totally understand. Sending love, hoping quick recovery. I'm hoping both of you get quick recovery because you both deserve to enough with the sickness is what I can say. So, and Tracy sending love and prayers to you too, Catherine. You both need a new 2026 to start all over again because both of you need a fresh start. 5 weeks was a bit long for me. You were in there for that long, Catherine? Wow. That was a long time for you to be in there. Tracy's been there a couple of days now, Tracy. I think you've been there for a week or something now. So that is unbelievable. All right, now I know what I've done wrong, so now I can fix it up and start my row again. So, just count and make sure that is 7 rows that I have done. Your blanket looks lovely, Lisa. What wool you need? I'm using the the Four Seasons Spotlight 10-ply. This one is Aqua, and the same specs and the same brand as from Spotlight in the white. And I think I got 3 more of the Aqua left in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I'm just using the Spotlight one. That's all that I'm using. So I've been in ER since Monday, moved to a room now, waiting to go home. Since Monday, I thought you were only in there for a couple of days. 1, 2, 3. But yeah, Catherine, that is all I'm using. Is just the Spotlight yarn. And I find the Spotlight one, the Spot Saver one, crochets up a beautiful, or even knits up a beautiful blanket in the 10-ply. It's like using the big twist that I had sent to me as a gift. I felt it was the same. Both of them were the same yarn, so which that even worked up as a beautiful in a blanket, the big twist one that I was sent. So yeah, I can't wait for Tracy to go home from the hospital. That would be awesome when you get to go home. I'm glad you're in a room though, away out of the ER into a room. More private when you're in a room away from everybody else in the ER or the waiting room. Are you sharing your room with somebody, or are you on your own in a room, Tracy? Because I know sometimes you can have a room on your own, or is it just when a bed, wherever bed was available for you? And getting home to your own bed's going to be a lot better too. You know, you enjoy your own bed more than you do the hospital bed. I know that is always the way it is, going home to your own bed. You can sleep in better in your own bed than you can in a hospital bed. So you'll have to let us know when you are home, Tracy, so we know. And it'd be nice to know when you actually go home and get into your own bed. Nothing worse than sleeping in a bed that you can't sleep in, and then you've got other people's machines going beep, beep, beep. That is annoying. That is so annoying. Whereas in your own home bed, there's none of that. So yeah, yes, it's on special. It's on special at the moment, Lisa. Really like it. I'm trying the season's seafood 100% cotton. It's beautiful, so soft, better than sugar and cream, which is much harder on the hands. Oh, I haven't tried the Four Seasons one like that in the seafood 100% cotton. I'll have to get some and try. And I do know the last time I looked at, yes, this one that I'm using is $9 a skein of it. And last time I knew, I think it was when I looked, it was down to $6. But because I need so much of it, I need to actually save the money up, because I think I already had 6 of this Aqua one. I'm sure I've only, but I do like making the blankets big, so so in that way, when they go to palliative care, they've got a lot of room to tuck themselves in. So I like making them bigger. So after this one, I've got the tweed colour to do, but I will need to go and get more white. So, but like I said, I'll have to. Hey Bridget, how are you? Bridget, it must be really early for you in the morning. Are you up to get the king off to work? I thought I was just sitting here, and the Olympic Games are starting to bore me. So, being Friday the 13th, I do have Halloween on that I can watch while I'm chatting. So, yeah. Yes, Tracy, much better at home, and I had hospital home care, so still have nurses and the doctor attending every day. Do you still get that now, Catherine, while you're home, or has that stopped now, or are you still getting that? I hope that you're still getting that home help. Just sent him out the door. Okay, you sent him out the door, and then what? You'll be heading to bed now. I'm glad you come back and spending some time with us. So King's out the door, Penelope's in bed with the little fur babies. They're in bed. So that'll make you going to bed too now, Bridget. Hi, Bridget. Hope you're well, says Catherine. I just thought I'd come on and do another little one just at the moment. So now I ordered my yard and birds, 6 chickens, 2 geese, and 2 ducks. Oh, you did say that you were going to get some yard birds earlier. And when do they arrive? Soon, I hope. Hope you get them done. Hope you get them today. Tracy said, I'm going to go home with home health care. I will have a wound back on the right calf. Oh, and they'll have to come out and change that quite a bit, wouldn't they? Tracy, come out and check it every time. Make sure it's doing what it's doing. And Tracy saying hi to Bridget. Bridget's getting new geese, new ducks, new chickens, and Tracy will be going home soon. Now seeing practitioner nurse every 4 weeks. Oh, cool. That's better than. Well, every 4 weeks is better than nothing, but at least they're still coming out to see you. When do you have to see the doctors again, Catherine? Or is the doctor going to come out to see you as well? Catherine said, that's awesome, Tracy. It is so awesome. That will be so awesome for that to happen. She'll go home and have the same healthcare help as well, which will be good for her, for you, Tracy, like it was good for Catherine. I'd just be glad when you get home, Tracy, to your own home. Home is where you belong, at least that way you can sleep in your own bed, own everything, you can just relax on the sofa. Relax on the sofa, enjoy watching the TV or crocheting away. Because I know you did say you took crocheting with you, so I hope that you got a lot of it done. Catherine said only have ring them, and they will come. The hospital care only had just started in Tasmania. Oh, okay. Only just started, and well, that's good that you're getting it anyway, Catherine, but at least you can ring the doctor if you need the doctor to come at least. I hope it heals. I fell in the ice during the ice storm down here in the Leeds. That's right, you did. I remember you saying about your fall. And is that why you've got the bag thing? Because you fell? The back on the you have a wound back on the right calf. Is that why? Is because of the fall? They should arrive on this. Is that the 5th of the 6th or the 6th of the 5th? Are you getting them in May or in June? Because I know you guys often put your months before our days. Because because to me, I'm reading you're not going to get them till June, the 5th day of June. Because we always go the day first the month and then the year. And I know you guys often do it the opposite way around to what we do. So in May, okay, the 6th of the 5th, okay. Well, May's not that long away, Bridget. It's only around the corner. There's only, a week a week left of a week or so left of February, and then we'll be in March. I know, Tracy, feel for you. What size is your blanket you're making? I do it from when I measure it on me. It goes from the top of my stomach down to the bottom of my under me. Hi, Chris, how are you? But when I measured one of them, it measured 42.5 inches wide. But I don't know how long it was, so I'm guessing it would be about the same length as it is widthwise. But I do know it was about 42.5 centimeters wide. If that helps you, Catherine. But I will need to measure it once I get back around. So Chris says hi to Bridget, Tracy, and Catherine. So Chris, twice in one day, you got me. Yay! Yeah, I just thought I'd come on and do another little one. And I had to frog my work. So once I get back around near the start, Catherine, I'll let you know exactly how wide I've got it at the moment, because I don't even know exactly how wide it is at the moment because I was going to measure it before I started the 8th row going around, but I didn't. But I will do when I get back around near the front. When you do your blankets, Catherine, how wide do you normally, or how wide and long do you do them? I just do it enough so when they're sitting in the chair, it's enough to be able to, just to keep their legs warm. And if they're laying in bed, at least it can be, on their backs while they're laying there to keep their backs warm. Because we all know that you don't always get a lot of nice warm blankets in the hospital. So, but then again, I'll probably, might even make this one longer than normal. But I will be having a look once I get back around near the start, so I can see how much more further to go with it. So, because the lap blanket, when I do them, I think Sam and I were looking it up, and she came across the one that I'm doing, and it was about 42 inches widthwise, so it would probably be 42 lengthwise as well. So, but as long as I got it 42 widthwise, it'd probably be the same going the other way as well. But I will let you know. And Chris, have you been to bed as well, or you just don't sleep either? Because Bridget's up because she had to put the king to work. One I did for Camp Boggy Creek was 42 by 42. Yeah, that'd probably be the same as what mine would be. Tracy says, hi, Chris. Well, mine was 42 widthwise, so I'm guessing if it was 42 widthwise, it'll be 42 lengthwise. So, because I think that's about the size that I've been doing them anyway. So, the 42 by 42. So that's what will be as big as what mine will be. So, and it's nowhere near the 40. I have not been to bed yet. Ooh. You're having an all-nighter, staying up all night, are you? I'll probably go to bed in about another 3 hours, so I'll be up for a little bit more longer. Because I really need to get this blanket done before next week, so that's what I'm doing. Because I haven't worked on it the last couple of days because I've been trying to get other squares done. So now that I've got a few of them up, I'll concentrate on this one now. So sleep is overrated, right, Chris? Yes, sleep can be overrated, especially when you got million and one things to do. You know I definitely have million and one things to do, but sooner or later I have to go to bed, or I'll be dropping off to sleep in the street. LOL, something like that. I think sleep gets more overrated as we get older, I think, as well. So, and Eden's already in bed asleep, so that's why you don't hear and see her at the moment. She went to bed well over about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, so she's in bed asleep. She doesn't even know I am even doing this live, so she'll have to catch the replay. So, and I'm guessing my friend Sam is in bed too, asleep. So she's probably catching up on sleep as well. So it's just Tracy, Bridget, Chris, and Catherine and me at the moment, unless somebody else comes in. I'm in hospital, so I keep getting woken up. Then I can't go back to sleep. That's the worst thing in hospital. The nurses and the doctors have got to keep coming around and do your vital signs nearly every hour to 2 hours on. Every 2 hours to make sure that that you are still with them. They gave me new pain meds, so tested out by going through the stuff and putting things on my bed. Oh no, yeah, that's the thing though, isn't it, Chris? When that happens, I've never been a good sleeper, but the older they get, the harder it is sleep to find me. I guess getting good at hiding. Well, that's true. Turns out it worked, but I'm allergic, so patches can be off and bed is covered in stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's always the way though, isn't it? We're good at hiding sleep from each other, and oh yeah. uh, Eden's never been my good sleeper, but she's been sleeping well lately over night time, which is good. So, and she needs to have a good sleep, every night. And so patch can be off and bed is covered in stuff. So if you're allergic to certain stuff, Chris, then what do they give you? Do they work out and give you other stuff, or is it just whatever there is there? Now that we've got talking about sleep, but I am not tired, and I'm not going to bed. It is too early to go to bed. Or otherwise, I will be up early hours of the morning. And Catherine's saying hi to Chris. And that's so. But yeah, I had fun in the earlier live that I did. We really had a good day. It was good fun. 2.5 hours later, that we were still on, and then we got off, and that was a good chat. I'm glad that we were all able to have a good chat like that, which was good, and we had fun. Talk about anything and everything, which was good. So sorry if you can hear the dogs barking. They're outside because those dogs are always outside. So excuse me. Uh, Backtrump patches, they don't want to give the boogeyman opiates, so they give you garbage that you are allergic to. Okay. Well, if you're allergic to it, they shouldn't be giving it to you in the first place. Are they that thick at some hospitals that you're not supposed to be having it, but we'll give it to you anyway? I'm allergic to penicillin and Ventolin, so I can't take either of those ones. So, but food-wise, I've never been allergic to anything food-wise. But just the medication-wise, that's it. They're the only ones that I'm allergic to. So I can't take either of them. It did seem to work through kindness, but sad my nose ran so much it started spot bleeding, so off it came after 9 hours. Oh, now that's something that you don't want to happen. Because especially when your nose spot bleeds, and when it starts bleeding, it takes a while to cortisone it to stop bleeding. And after 9 hours, all this happened. Imagine if you'd gone 24 hours. But 9 hours, man. And all that sort of kicked in. Well, I hope you gave the hospital a mouthful about that happening to you, Chris. Because that's not good. After 9 hours, that's what happens. That's disgusting. And they must know the side effects to these sort of things, that this would happen. Or they just don't care. It's a 7-day patch. Oh, a 7-day patch, but you had to take it off after 9 hours. Yeah, that would have been hell. I bet it would have been. Because there's 24 hours in a day, 7 days a week. That is a lot of time. You said that I called them when I woke up. Okay, and I hope they didn't mind you taking it off. So, 24 hours in a day times 7, that's 168 hours that they expected you to keep that on. And it already started to spot bleed. So will you get some sleep once I finished my live, or will you just ring them straight after my live? Because that'd be interesting to see what they think, what they say about you taking it off after 9 hours and not having it on for 7 days. So 9 hours is about 150 something hours that you were supposed to leave it on. Wow. Well, I hope they get that worked out, Chris, for you. I'm crocheting coasters and making a little bowl. Put them in, looks like flower arrangement. Very pretty and uses lots of scrap. Great idea for gift ideas. That is a great idea, Catherine. What a good idea to use your scraps up and using them as a gift. That would be awesome. No, I will go to bed hopefully if I can. Unbury my head with my pain management. Oh, okay. And then when you get up, then you'll ring them. Okay. Well, I hope all goes well for you, Chris, when you go to bed and go to bed without pain. And then when you get up, you can call them and tell them what's going on. And hopefully that they will give you something else instead of that one. And especially not having it on for 7 days and making your nose bleed. No thanks. You give me something that's not gonna make my nose bleed, please. But you should be right. I reckon I'll give you something else. Hopefully, with a bit of luck. With a bit of luck, I'm hoping that they will for you. So, all right. I think I'm probably back around where I should be for the moment. And I'll have a look, and then I can tell Catherine to how wide I've got it. Night, Chris. Take care. So I'm just sitting here crocheting. Oh, that's good, Tracy. I'm sitting here crocheting too with you. I don't blame you. You might as well stay awake and crochet along. Crochet and get some of your crocheting done, and then you'll get that project done, and then you'll be able to get on to the next project. That's what I'm doing. Sitting here, hopefully. I'm going to leave you on as I lay down. I might not. Hey, that's okay, Bridget. You do what you need to do. I probably won't be on for much more longer either because I've with having the big live earlier when we all had fun and having Sam up, so I'd probably only be on for another 5-10 minutes. So then that way I can be on for another 5 or 10 minutes. So yeah, but you do what you've got to do, Bridget. If it means laying down, you go and lay down and nod off, because Penelope's going to need all your attention later. But because I've got a long way to go before I get back around, I'll measure it now, Catherine, just to see how far across I am. So I'll just need to put the iPad there for a minute so I can get to my tape measure. So my start is there. I don't think I'd be that far across as yet, but let's see. Well, I'm not that far off. I'm almost to 39 inches, so still got 4 more inches to do. So, and that I haven't gone around, not fully around on row 8 as yet. So I would be guessing I probably would be the same going down to what I am going across. So I'm getting there. I'm almost to 39 inches, which I will put on my bed later, and I will find out exactly how far that I am. Yep, there goes me skein of yarn to work out where I was up to. So follow the cord. Where am I? Right there. So I'll have to get him so he can come back up on that table. There you go. After I got him off the floor, so now that's where he fell. So I'll get back into doing some more and whatnot. So yeah, I can put my iPad back up there. There you go. All right, now I'm back to crocheting some more. So, like I said, I'll stay on for a few more minutes. Night, Bridget. I'll catch up with your channel in next couple of days. Oh yeah, Bridget's got a lot of content on there at the moment, especially with Penelope the pig, Princess Penelope. She's done some videos on Penelope, some shorts. So don't forget to go over and visit Bridget, and more watch hours for her. Even though she's monetized, it'd be nice for her to get more watch hours and whatnot, and that. So I've been trying to do a lot of lives and a lot of videos, but I will be sitting there after here. I need to work out exactly how many meters I've done in my ball, and plus count my ball bands and how many grams. I'm not sure what they'd be in ounces because I don't go by ounces. I just go by the meters and the grams that are on the ball bands. So I do need to get that video out as well, so you guys can see how much I've done. Last time it was 13,000 something. So I'm 80,000 meters away of making 93,000 meters from my place to Sam's place. And I want to know, I'm challenging myself to try and do it to see how long it takes me from the 1st of November 2025 to how long it takes me to get to 93,000 meters. And then I'll be doing the same thing. Once that's done, I'll start fresh again, and I'm going to see how long it takes me, how many days and weeks and months it'll take me to do the amount of meters to get from my place to Bridget's. So that would be interesting. But I'll do this one first, and then I'll start fresh with the new one. So, and then I'll just start all over again, which I don't mind because crocheting you do tend to go through a lot of yarn really quick, which is good. So compared to knitting. So yeah, which would be good. So I can't wait for that to happen as well. So, okay, we'll be going in a few minutes. So then that way you guys can, the rest of you can go to bed. And then I can relax to do more crocheting that I need to do. So it is getting there. And Catherine, what size hook are you using to do your blankets with? And what yarn do you use? You're using the cotton yarn, are you, or are you using the Marvel 8-ply or the Spot Saver 10-ply? I'm using Aqua at the moment. I do have another 3 skeins of the Aqua. So hopefully I'll get to use them in this blanket with a bit of luck, because I know I'll need to start on another one once this one gets down a bit more. Oops. Once this one gets down to join the next one on, which the weight that I've been crocheting shouldn't take that long. I mean, I've already done 2 crocheted blankets already. And I'm up to the 3rd, and I'm also doing scrap ones as well. So, which will be good. So, yeah, which will be enjoyable to make more. And now that I know how to do the middle bit, I'm going to make a lot more of them. And I've enjoyed the doing them. 'Cause it's mindless. You don't need to count like you do in some of the work. You do need to count, some you don't. And I'm lucky enough at the moment I don't need to count at all, which is good in my favor. So, which is good. But I still write down on a bit of paper to how many rows that I need to do and mark them off as I go. So then that way I know, all right, I've done 8 rows and I have 2, 4, 5 rows left after this one. And then I can switch to the whites if I want to put another 2 rows of the white if need be. So, but I do need to go and buy more of the whites in both the 4 Seasons 8 ply and the 4 Seasons Spot Saver 10 ply one. But I need to save the money up first. So that won't take long to do at all. So, which I will be done. I'll have some money on there by next week, but won't be enough to buy the amount of yarn that I need. So, yeah. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Probably by the end of the month, I might be able to, end of this month or the end of March, I should be able to go and buy some more with a bit of luck. Because by then I should have enough on there to go and buy what I need. So yeah. But I do have a scrap blanket going in like this that I'm just using any colour and every colour, so that won't take long to sort of do either. So well, I'm going to do my corner and then I should start get going. So that way I can finish watching my movie and watch another movie and do some more crocheting while I am doing that. I want to thank you all for coming and the lurkers that have been watching. And thank you for the thummies. And thank you for, chatting away with me and everything. So I will be saying good night now. And hopefully, I should be able to do another live tomorrow with a bit of luck after I've done everything that I need to do. So just do this next one and then I will say goodbye. So and Tracy said night, Bridget. So I'm going to say night too. Moonlight, I hope you get, Tracy, I hope you get some sleep. So she's saying good night to Catherine, and I hope that you do get some sleep yourself. Happy crocheting while you're in the hospital. Thank you for your company, Lisa. Yes, bed is cleared, and I'm off to when you are. Yeah, Chris, thank you for your company. I'm glad that I'm glad that you, Tracy, Catherine, Bridget, everyone that comes and has been here supporting me all this time. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it, and especially you, Chris, for always being here and whatnot. But I'm going to let me have a look at something. There you go. So, and whatnot. So, Chris, type something else up, mate, and have a look at something. But I'm just glad that you came and you spent a bit of time with us and being here and whatnot. And but I do enjoy everybody's company and whatnot. Yes, you have a blue dress and whatnot. So yeah, so enjoy it. So thank you for coming, and thank you for. But I've got a bit of dry skin, and it's really annoying. So thank you for coming, and Chris, thank you for being here, and Tracy and Catherine and Bridget and everybody else. My kilt is back. Thank you. You're welcome. You are so welcome. And hugs back to you too. And we will see you all hopefully tomorrow, but I'm not promising because Saturday for us here in Melbourne is, especially tomorrow, is a busy day. So I will catch you. Bye.